Etra side. I'm Yuzuria, a high school senior living with my parents, but I have a problem and it's about my father Akamatsu. I'm home. Welcome back. This smells good. What's for dinner tonight? Hamburger steak. My favorite dish. But I made it using this recipe, so it's low in salt and might not be satisfying enough. My father was diagnosed with diabetes 6 months ago and has been receiving treatment at the hospital.
A blood sugar level of 450 means you could fall into a coma at any moment. Your kidney function numbers aren't good either. We need to improve your blood sugar immediately. Let's start self-administered insulin injections and strictly limit your food and fluid intake.
What? I was in such a serious condition?
After the diagnosis, my father desperately tried to follow dietary restrictions, but
Beer's the best after all. And to finish it off, something sweet is essential.
after escaping the severe phase, he gradually became careless. By the way, our neighbor gave us some cream puffs today. That's great. I'll have them as a midnight snack. There are plenty, so eat as many as you like. But we need to hide them from Dad. We have to keep them secret.
I'm home. I'm hungry.
Welcome back.
Oh, hamburger steak today? Meat is good.
Looks delicious, doesn't it? Let's eat. It's good. It is rather plain, isn't it? I like this kind of taste. Really?
This is terrible.
I guess it doesn't suit Dad's taste after all.
Let me eat normal food. I'm sick of this kind of stuff.
Dear. Hey, that's too harsh. Mom is making diabetic food for your sake.
I don't need your help. Blood sugar can be controlled with medication. I can't start my evening without beer. Those cream puffs look delicious too.
Oh no, if you eat those.
There are so many. One won't hurt. That hamburger steak wasn't satisfying at all.
After finishing the dinner Mom made, my father opened 2 cans of beer and ate 3 cream puffs. Dad says he can just use medication, but is that really okay? Then one day,
Tsutsuji, Yuzuriha, I have something important to tell you. First, look at this.
a medical certificate? Dear, this is...
My diabetes has worsened and my kidneys are failing. I'll have to start dialysis.
What's dialysis? When your kidneys deteriorate, you can't urinate properly, so they remove blood from your body, clean it with the machine, and return it. That's what the treatment is. Since each treatment takes time, you'll need to visit the hospital about 3 times a week.
That's right.
That's terrible. When you started treatment, Dr. Tokusa told me we should be prepared for dialysis in the future, but I never expected it to come so soon.
I thought I was still okay, but apparently it deteriorated rapidly.
What about your work?
I can't continue at my current company, so I'll quit and just do part-time jobs on days when I don't have treatment. You're worried about how we'll manage financially, aren't you?
No, that's not...
No, I understand. I can no longer earn a proper income. As things stand, the 3 of us will have to live on Tsutsuji's salary alone.
That's true, but we'll manage somehow.
No, that won't do. Tsutsuji, you're physically weak, and Yuzuriha has her education to think about. I don't want to burden you both.
Then what will you do?
I'm thinking of being alone.
What? You mean...
I'm talking about divorce.
What are you saying? There's no way we could abandon you. That's right. Do you think we're that heartless?
I thought you'd say that, but I can't just rely on you so easily. Today, I visited the dialysis room, and there were many people who had lost their legs.
What? I've heard about that. Blood vessel disorders can cause feet to become necrotic.
If that happens to me, you'd have to take care for me. I don't want to be a burden to you both.
I researched about dialysis. Among dialysis patients, some receive treatment at night, or use a method called peritoneal dialysis to continue working while treating themselves at home. But I thought my father, with his weak willpower, couldn't manage those options. Leg amputation is not uncommon, is it? Indeed, the outcome looks grim. It's clear that both Mom and I will struggle. It seems there's public financial support, so I think Dad can manage on his own. Since Dad would worry about us if we stayed together, it might be better to let him focus on his treatment without that burden. Right, but... Mother seemed to be resistant to divorce. I also thought it would be pitiful to leave Dad alone despite what he's like. That's right. Let's consult with the doctor about our situation. I want to hear more details about Dad's condition and future treatment. The next day, right after school, I visited my father's hospital with the medical certificate. However, there I discovered another fact. No, the truth. I'm the daughter of patient Akamatsu. If possible, I'd like to hear more details about their certificate from the doctor.
I understand. This certificate doesn't seem to be from our hospital.
What?
We use envelopes with our hospital name, and the format of the certificate is different from ours. Also, there's no seal next to the doctor's name on this medical certificate.
What? Does that mean it's a forgery?
That's a possibility. Ah, Dr. Tokusa!
This isn't something I wrote, and dialysis is still a future concern.
I see. Dad must have forged it. But why?
He hasn't improved his lifestyle at all, and his condition is deteriorating. If this continues, dialysis will be inevitable, and even minor issues could lead to amputation. The other day, I had Mr. Akamatsu tour the dialysis room. He seemed quite shocked. I hope this will be a catalyst for him to reconsider his lifestyle.
I'm home. Mom? What's this?
I found it in your father's pocket. It seems your father has been visiting this kind of place.
I love you. I can't live without you, Mr. Akamatsu.
Dad has been coming home late recently or suddenly had business trips. He was meeting this person.
Mom, actually, I explained to my mother that Dad had forged the medical certificate.
Maybe Dad lied to be with this Akane woman.
I thought the same thing.
I see.
Mom,
I was genuinely worried about Dad and thought about various things for your sake too. Despite that, I was determined to continue living with Dad. This is terrible.
Mom, do you still want to stay with Dad?
No way. I'm leaving him. I can't trust him anymore.
Right. I've heard that in a divorce due to infidelity, one can claim compensation. But I consider that this business card alone wasn't proof of an affair. If we separate now, it'd be exactly what Dad wants.
Yasuria, who do you want to live with? Your father or mother?
Definitely, Mom. How could I possibly live with Dad?
I'm glad. It will be hard on you, Yasuria, but thank you for your support from now on.
By the way, Mom, I don't want you to talk to Dad about this today.
Why not?
Let's pretend we don't know for a while. I will never forgive Dad for trying to deceive Mom. I'll stop Dad and that woman. 1 month later.
Mom! Eh? What's wrong with you two?
Welcome home. You didn't go to Akane's place today?
Huh? Who's Akane? That's just a business card from a hostess at a bar I frequent. Man, those girls always say meaningless things. That's all it is.
Is that really true? Dad, you showed us a medical certificate, but we found out it was forged.
What?
I learned that from the hospital.
What are you doing behind my back?
Dad, you wanted to divorce Mom to be with Akane. You made a fake medical certificate for that purpose. That's what happened, right?
Yeah, I did forge it, but I'm not having an affair. The reason I want to separate is because of you, Tsutsuchi! You're always nagging me about my health! I'm fed up with you!
You're truly despicable. Nothing is more unpleasant than being related by blood to someone like you.
You're going with Tsutsuchi, right? I guess it's goodbye to you, too?
Yes, and that's right. But before that, let me say hello to Akane.
What are you doing?
Hello?
Is this Akane? I'm Akamatsu's daughter.
What?
Are you in a relationship with my father?
No way, that's not true. Mr. Akamatsu's just a customer.
As I thought, you're collaborating to keep your relationship secret.
Hey, don't say weird things! That's disrespectful to Akane!
Well, Akane, do you have any experience with nursing care?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I?
I see. But if you plan to be with my father in the future, you might want to study up on it.
Huh? What do you mean? Hey!
She seemed bright and youthful. I can understand why Dad would like her. I hope you'll be happy.
I told you it's not like that! Don't make assumptions! Stop scaring Akane! If she's not a minor, you'll be the one getting sued for damages! Tsutsuchi, you understand that Yuzuri has wrong, don't you?
Do you still say I'm wrong, even after seeing this?
This is...
After that, once school was over, I would disguise myself and follow my father home from work.
If you need clothes, I can lend you mine.
Thanks.
I'll lend you my hat.
I'm grateful that my friends helped me. That woman, Akane. She and my father disappeared into an apartment building. But this isn't enough. Just entering an apartment building isn't conclusive evidence. Then 1 month later...
Akane, I love you.
Me too.
It makes me sick, but I finally have solid evidence. It was difficult to capture the decisive scene, but now there's no way to deny it. So, pay Mom compensation. And don't forget my education expenses, Dad.
You can't survive without being supported!
How frightening my own daughter is. Afterward, Dad got together with Akane. But with the compensation and child support payments, they ran out of money. They resorted to cup noodles and pastries for meals, drowning in cheap alcohol. Akane gained weight and was fired from her cougar pub job. Now she works in cleaning. And my father...
Doctor, it hurts. And look at my foot. It was just a little blister, but it's become like this.
Mr. Akamatsu, your condition is now critical. You urgently need dialysis. There's no time to create a shunt in your arm, so we'll perform surgery to insert a catheter into your neck right away. After that, we'll have the plastic surgeon look at your foot. It will probably need to be amputated.
No way!
I don't know my father's outcome. My mother and I started keeping a cat. We live happily, just the two of us and our pet.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。離婚理由で体のことをごちゃごちゃ言うからなんて言ってましたけど、それって大事に思っているからこそですよね。病で亡くなってほしくないから、良くなってほしいからという行動なのにあんまりですよ。おまけに重症化したから重荷になりたくないからときれいに別れられるよう浮気をしているのに嘘をついたりと、そんなとんでもない裏切り行為をしでかしてひどすぎて何にも言えなくなっちゃいますよ。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでも怖いなと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。